Ethernet cables are the foundation of many of today's networks, and being able to build custom length cables will save a lot of money when running new wiring in a building. When terminating a CAT cable with RJ45 connectors, there are two main standards for what is known as the pinout. There is T568A and T568B. Either standard can be used, but T568B is more widely used in most networks. The most important thing is that both sides of the cable are using the same standard. For the T568B standard wire order, you're going to start with an RJ45 connector and hold it with the clip facing down. The pinout layout is now 1 through 8, left to right. The wire order used is as follows: orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. To create a new cable with this standard, you will need the following: a length of CAT cabling, 2 RJ45 connectors, a wire stripper, and a crimping tool. Let's boil this process down into 4 easy steps. Step 1, prepare the cable. We're going to cut the CAT cable to the appropriate length, ensuring that all of the inner wires are trimmed evenly. Then, we're going to use the wire stripper to remove roughly 1 inch of the outer sheathing, being careful not to damage the inner wires. Step 2, arrange the wires. Separate the 4 twisted pairs to end up with 8 individual wires. Holding the wires pointing away from you, line up the individual wires using the T568B pinout covered earlier. Orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. Holding the RJ45 connector with the clip facing down, insert all of the individual wires into their corresponding channels, ensuring that none of them get crossed. Step 3, crimp the cable. Check to ensure that each individual wire reaches the end of the connector and that the cable sheathing is past the crimp point. If either of these conditions is not met, remove the cable, trim as necessary, and try again. Once all of the wires touch the end of the connector and the sheathing is inside of the connector, insert the RJ45 into the crimper, ensuring that no cables have moved, and then firmly crimp down. Step 4, test the cable. Double check that the wires maintain connection all the way to the end of the connector and that the sheathing is inside of that crimp point. Repeat the process on the other end and then just test the cable. In these 4 easy steps, preparing the cable, arranging the wires, crimping the cable, and testing the cable, we have created a fully functioning CAT cable.